Where's that little...
You gotta be kidding me.
I'm not kidding.
That is it? That is how he decided there's no mold?
Well, he's been doing it 20 years.
I don't care. You can't tell nothing from a... That's a quarter-size hole.
Look.
That's very nice. What about all the rest of it?
He put they have a little camera, so you can put the stuff and there's no mold.
Yeah, well, he needs a tester. He didn't have
I think he's an expert here, don't you? It's the company you recommended, remember?
Yeah, if you say that one more time, don't rub my nose in it.
But don't say he doesn't know what he's doing then. You're saying...
I'm paying for it. You're off the hook. All right, we're clear about that?
I know.
But you got to keep rubbing my nose in it. Saying, it's your guy, Jim. It's your guy, Jim. Like I'm in some kind of conspiracy to rip you off.
I'm not accusing you of any conspiracy.
It kind of sounds like it. You keep wanting to make it that it's because it's my guy.
No, wait,
it must be.
The reason why I'm saying that is because you're saying that the guy don't know.
Well, I don't know how anyone can know until you start tearing it apart.
Well,
you can't say from what we're looking at, oh, obviously there's no mold behind that drywall.
That's what he's told us.
Well, I don't trust him. I thought this was going to be all tore up. I thought he must have at least looked at a good sample. That's nothing.
Well, but he put the camera on it. He put a camera on it, there's no mold.
It's Martin. $800 to do what? Fix?
Replace just the bottom and the drywall on the back.
Alright, what about the rest of the cabinet?
No, just this one. You know, if we do all the rest of the cabinet, it's going to change a lot. Because we have to...
Alright, because it's wet down in here too. So if you had to replace the whole thing, what would it cost?
So you're talking about replacing the cabinets?
Yeah, just prop up the counter so the counter's fine, sink's fine, and just rebuild the cabinet underneath it.
If we have to rebuild those, you know, we have to take the countertop out. Then it's involved more job. And then now we're going to talking about, you know, I don't know, over $4,000.
What kind of...
rebuild that cabinet? To rebuild that cabinet?
No, just replacing, you know, bottoms and things, not the whole thing. We replace the whole thing, and then, you know, the more work you do, the more money is going.
I'm familiar. What kind of material are we talking about? Wood?
Just
aluminum?
We have to do to the cabinet shop, you know, and have the cabinet people come here and rebuild the cabinet. If you want to take it out.
I know, but what kind of material? Melamine, wood?
The one they have is oak.
You don't want oak in there. That's melamine as it is. That's the cheapest SHIT in the world.
But I mean the spaces, you know, it's just oak.
Well,
the rest is melamine.
It's like pressed wood in there, isn't it?
It's cheap, nasty stuff, isn't it? Jim, I think save your money. It doesn't make any difference to me. I think you're absolutely. It's totally up to you. I think if you want to do anything, do what he says. But you know, if you want to do that, because I think you're mad. I don't want you. Me and you might have had a little fallout. I don't want you spending money. I don't think you need to spend money. I think if you want to do something, do what he said. Do that and that. But
all right, but think of it from the buyer's perspective.
I am. No, otherwise, I wouldn't be going ahead with the purchase. I'm only thinking. Trust me, I'm only thinking of the buyer's perspective.
If you're a buyer spending this kind of money, you're going to want 100% assurance that it's done. If a guy comes in here who is the supervisor or whoever that guy was and does a hole that is that big and somehow has a camera is miraculously able to see mold from a hole like that.
I'm thinking, how would the other guy, anyway, how would anyone...
You don't know until you tear it apart.
But you can do that to the whole, to everything, can't you? You can find fault, you know.
Just say it right here. I'll put it on the video. Give him your speech.
Yeah, what happened, I think the guy Steve, isn't it? Steve, is the mould man come round and he suggested that there wasn't any mould whatsoever. He took a piece out, which is that there.
And it's dry.
And it's dry. Now, I'm not a mould expert.
What kind? Tell them about the camera. What kind of camera was it?
What kind of camera was it?
He introduced a camera, it's small, like a little video in the camera. So he introduced in the hole, and there's no mold inside.
All right. Well, what kind of lens or camera device is it? Like the plumbers use that have the
Something like
long?
something
How
like a
far?
plumber use.
How far could he
Well,
probe in there?
I didn't look how far. I didn't. But he said, if according to the little piece, if it would have been mold, all this would have been black.
No doubt.
And
I'm
it's-
glad it's not. But that's just what, square inch.
And also he suggested that if you, now I don't know anything about this, Steve, but if you come in here, Jim, then that,
Look at under
he
the-
said that would be wet or
dry.
something, and it's dry.
Well, as long as we're sitting here yakking about it, we probably could have got to the end of this just by tearing this piece out right here and seeing if it's got mold on the inside of it. That's really what needs to happen.
I don't really want to,
We should just do it right now. We could solve everything. Just hope that it's not releasing the spores throughout the house. We'll all die. But at least we'll die together.
They're on any, no, I won't be doing it.
Oh, I'm glad I didn't get that on tape. He was calling me aggressive. Meek, mellow, Jim the realtor.
The last time you put it in, it was beeping.
Yeah, I like the look now. It's at least looking greeny.
There's no people, that's what they said, Jim. They said put a thing in. They said put a heater on it. And we haven't had the heater on there. Well, how long we had it on? About 25, half an hour?
Yeah,
What'd you get for that $250?
Oh, it's just April worries about everything. And she's just worrying about, because her name's been put on it.
So you remember last time when you were here? It was beeping.
Yeah, I like this, man. This is looking good.
See?
Good.
We're telling you, there's
That's the first. Do you know, I think you'd do very well in England, Jim, because everyone trusts it. Do you know, in England, it's a very different sort of world. What they do,
They don't
is
pay
once
very
you
good,
buy-
though.
Once you bought it, that's it. If it
Yeah.
falls down 1 second after, guess what? It's called, no, do you know what the actual thing is called? It's called buyer beware. That's what, no, but that's the terminology.
This is California, though. Oh, I can smell it in here.
We haven't had it on in there.
Still pretty green, though. I'm not getting any readings.
It's drying. I said to you, if I'm going to leave it, we need to just leave it open. This was closed, so it's been drying, so that's why you have the smell. But it's not humid.
Alright, so that's the middle cabinet. We're going to do this one.
It probably will anyway.
We haven't heard a beep yet.
Well, what we've done really, Jim.
Okay, so
Alright, so
You're upset now. You seem very upset that there's no bed. You are a bit upset, I'll be honest.
well, it's. Come on, I gotta find something, man. Oh.
You're very, very upset now. I mean, you're getting extremely upset now. There we go.
Let's start right
And that's
away.
going to be finished, that bit up there, Jim. Alright, that's an extra. We're not charging for it.
Man, it dried out nice. This is for the red zone right here. I guess it's not leaking anymore. I guess we can say that.
we fixed the leak.
What was the leak? It was that hose?
Yeah.
And we went out under the house also to check for humidity, and there's no humidity under. Okay, so let's go drink some beer. Really space, man.
I don't want, you know, I don't want any, what do you call it?
Yeah, even right down here in the zone.
And Jim, but it has been on for an hour or half an hour. It has been on a bit, you know what I mean?
I'm pretty sure we can call this conclusive evidence.
Oh no, Jim, it can't be. You want to spend lots of money. You want to spend thousands. Right?
I'm glad you got that in. Thank you.
I know.
Yeah, how about them lights? You get that light going?
What?
The kitchen light. The one with the no
He's
dimmer.
coming on Monday.
He's coming to do the things. Yeah, the electrician's coming on Monday. Alright.
Anything else? What else was outstanding?
Yeah, this has got to be done as well, which we said we were going to do. You know, the 2 drywall holes, that hasn't been done yet. He's got a swap. Apparently the electrician, that one we put something over there.
He's going to work on this one.
We can't just put something over there because he's going to put something in there.
Alright.
So that's got to be done, alright?
Alright.
But we said we were going to do that.